Good day everyone, my name is Franz Martillo and today we're gonna tackle one of the contemporary issues that the Philippines face today. So what is that? This is domestic violence. So domestic violence is one of the most prevalent issues the Philippines face today. So in this research, we are gonna tackle about what's the definition of domestic violence, the causes and effects, the agencies that could help us prevent and mitigate domestic violence, and the and percentage of women being abused in our household. So, what is domestic violence? Domestic violence, also called domestic abuse or intimate partner abuse, can be defined as a pattern of behavior in any relationship that is used to gain or maintain power and control over an intimate partner. A recent study conducted by the Philippine Statistics Authority in 2022 has shown that there is a decline in domestic violence. In 2017, there was a 4.4% in domestic violence, and in 2022, it has dropped by 3.2%. The same trend has been observed among women who experience sexual and psychological abuse, but still, domestic violence still pertains as the most prevalent type of criminal committed against individuals. So, why is there a decline in domestic abuse? So, there has been many laws that has been implemented, like for example, the Republic Act 9262, or more commonly known as the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2002. This promotes the welfare of women and their children and advocates against any form of violence committed by their spouse, former spouse, or any person whom the victim have may lead sexual or dating relationship. So this promotes and protects women and children from being abused and being protected from their rights as humans. Possible signs of domestic violence. So some are making you fun in front of your friends or family, putting down your accomplishments, use intimidations or threats to gain compliance, make you feel like you're unable to make decisions. These are the possible signs that your spouse could be leading to violence or could lead to harm you. So, what are the possible effects of domestic violence? Of course, for you, it could be feeling anxious, depressed, insecure of yourself, anger, poor social skills, pathological lying, and manipulative behavior. So, as a person being abused, it might lead you to being suicidal or even not be talking to your friends or isolating yourself from society because you are afraid from your spouse who is abusive. In the Philippines, we have some few laws that helps mitigate and prevent these kinds of acts. Like for example, the Republic Act number 9262, or more commonly known as the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2002. This promotes welfare of women and their children. It advocates against any form of violence committed by their spouse, former spouse, or any person with whom the victim may have sexual or dating relationships. So this act mitigates and prevents any person from abusing you and keeps you safe and protects your right as a person. Agencies that aid in domestic abuse. The PNP. The PNP has the Division for Women and Children Complaints and a Quick Response Unit, the Women Crisis and Child Protection Center at the PNP General Hospital to attend to women and children victims of abuse and violence. Also, the PNP is the one who implements these laws and protects us from domestic violence. Like I said, the Republic Act 9262, the PNP is the one who enforces and the one who enforces this law to help us, to protect us from the forms of domestic violence. Another one is the SWD, the primary government agency mandated to develop, implement, and coordinate social protection and poverty reduction solutions, and with the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged. This helps you aids children or women who were exposed to domestic violence. They will protect you and enable us to be protected from domestic violence. Domestic abuse is a serious issue that requires comprehensive societal action. It's crucial to provide support for survivors, hold perpetrators accountable, educate communities about healthy relationship, and address underlying factors like gender inequality and cultural norms. Domestic violence should be stopped because everyone deserves to feel safe and respected in their own homes. It causes immense physical and emotional harm, affecting individuals and entire families. It's crucial to promote healthy relationship and provide support for those affected.
The relevance of the title, Domestic Violence, Revealing the Truth. This title is about bringing domestic abuse to light, which is essential for promoting awareness, standing up for victims, and putting into practice practical prevention and intervention measures. By exposing the reality, it aims to erase the misconceptions and the silence around abuse and encourage a social response that puts the needs of the survivors first. It also brings to light previously unnoticed or overlooked aspects of the problem. It suggests an emphasis on revealing the reality of domestic abuse in order to increase awareness and motivate immediate action.
We choose this title because we want people to know that this kind of issue should be stopped because it inflicts physical, emotional, psychological harm on other individuals and families. It undermines the basic human right to safety and security. It perpetuates the cycle of abuse across generations and undermines the fabric of communities. Additionally, it goes against all principles of equality, respect, and dignity for all individuals.